when I started making my own music, it was just my own interpretation. So if I'm to do like a pop song now, it might sound like an actual pop song, like inspired by Michael Jackson. But then because of my own interpretation, my own cultural background, that's what brings the Afrobeat blend inside these sounds. Hey guys, it's Morack here, and this is my Get to Know Me with KLAT. In terms of influence, I wouldn't say I was influenced in any way in Kano, because I was really young when I moved out of Kano States. So I spent most of my life in Port Harcourt. That's where the influence came from. In the streets, I'd listened to loads of songs from different people. I think then in Port Harcourt it was just like a general thing. Everybody had speakers in their shops, houses, so I was always hearing music anywhere I go, going to buy something, going to play football, down for driver, different sounds coming out at that time, even high life, talking about normal Osadebe and all these guys. So I grew up listening to different genres of music. I inspire myself in different ways. Majority of the time I try to tell stories. Sometimes I just create story on my own. And growing up listening to different genres of sounds had already been a part of me, because I'd listened to like Bob Marley, pop, reggae, name it, rap, everything as a young boy then. So these sounds, I think they found a way to like become part of me. And when I started making my own music, it was just my own interpretation. So if I'm to do like a pop song now, it might sound like an actual pop song, like inspired by Michael Jackson. But then because of my own interpretation, my own cultural background, that's what brings the Afrobeat blend inside these sounds. So it's like maybe the language I'll use, I might use Pidgin on a pop song, and that's where you see the Afrobeat coming in. I know how difficult it was when I was a bit younger to get into the studio to record. I can remember what I had to go through in terms of sacrificing and having to like walk. And these days it's easier for young people to do it now, but it seems the ones with the talent, they don't really want to do it. So I see it as a means of telling them that, hey, you guys can actually do this, and you guys have different avenues for you to do this. I'm trying to help them discover it earlier, just because I didn't get that at my own time, and I felt like it's going to be like helpful for younger people these days. That's why. That's hard, because me and Focus, I don't think we work together. I'm I like doing things like a bit free, and then, you know, my own time, my own way. So it's difficult for me to focus, to be fair. I'll say what helps me focus the most, if I have people around me that tend to like push me and say, do this, do that, that helps me. If not, I might just drop and just think of, you know what, I'm not doing this, I won't do that. So people around me have been like the major source of focus for me. When I recorded a cover, that was long ago. I recorded a cover for Despacito. I think it was like 2017 or so, long ago. And I just put it on one of these blogs. So I was just chilling on my own one day, and I heard it on the radio. I didn't even know how it got there, and it was surprising to me, because I didn't do any effort to like get it there. I just recorded the cover and I just forgot about it. And then they were playing it on radios. They were like playing it as covers, and till now I don't even know who pitched it towards them. Another one would say, one of my friends sent me a screenshot. I was watching an Afrobeat documentary, the one that's on Netflix, and I was in the background of the video. Apparently I'd shown in one music video, and it happened to come up in that documentary. So I'll say, yeah, my face is in the documentary of Afrobeat. To be fair, I've written so many songs. I haven't just really put them out. Sometimes I've written songs about jungle justice. I've written songs about pain, love, heartbreak, you know, society, hope. So it's just everybody's daily life, what you feel is going to inspire the next person, not only just myself. So I tend to like put them into my songs. And it comes in different forms. Sometimes the producer could just send me a beat and be like, can you do something to this? Sometimes, because I play a bit of instruments, I play keyboard and guitar as well, so I could just be on those instruments and just playing it, and I get inspiration. Sometimes I have a phrase in my head or a story. I just feel like I want to write about the story. Sometimes I get inspired by personal experience or experience of other people. So it goes different ways. It's interesting because I could remember there was a point in time in my life, most people said I sounded like I'm from South. And then after a while, some people say I sound like I'm from Southwest. So I can actually swing it anywhere, anyhow you want it. And I feel like it's because of the fact that I'm Southwest, but I grew up in South. So I have this mix in me, so I can sing really this ghetto side of Port Harcourt side and then go really Southwest as well. So it's a good blend. It's not much of a difficult task, to be fair, because creating music to me is not like it's not work to me. Sometimes the process is difficult. Yeah, sometimes I might record and I'm not happy with the process. I'll just decide that, I'll do this some other time. But majority of the time it's just me in the studio and then I'm done. So it's not difficult to balance it, because I always try to make time for music because I love music so much. So I see music as number one, every other thing as competition. So if I have to drop something else for music, I'm just gonna drop it. Just keep putting out great music. That's just it. Just keep putting out great music, putting out a great body of work, and trying to grow, trying to be better than I used to be, trying to make sure that my next track is better than the last one and the previous one, and trying to explore new sounds, explore new style of music, basically. Yeah. You know what, I'll say Pinocchio. Yeah, because I feel like he has this personality that I would like to be around and just experience doing something with him, with the idea of not being able to predict him as well. So that would be really nice. There's this one, okay, I can remember this one. I am a producer. We had these beats and we've been trying to record on it for days. Nothing was coming forth. So this day we had a show, went for the show, and I was disappointed by the whole arrangement and setup of the show. So right there, I was just like, let's go back to the studio and record these beats, because I think I was angry or something. So I was just pissed. I was just like, let's go back to the studio and record this. And then we went back into the studio and we made the track. So I said that's it was unexpected, because I wasn't even expecting to get inspiration that day. I said this year, there was a time when I was still in secondary school. I and my friends, we tried to create a dance. So I'll just say the name, we named it KLAT then. Don't ask me, I don't know why, I don't know what brought, but that was what we named it, KLAT. And it was just a playful thing. So probably I'll go by that. There's been a few. That's part of the reasons why I don't really like performing. One is I was at this show, because obviously most times when you're up and coming, it's important to perform and but I don't really like it because I've done so many back, and I just feel like right now it's about building myself and then growing before talking about performance, because sometimes it might discourage you. So I was at this show performing and they were moving stuffs, like taking out the speakers, taking out the code, and then they're telling me yeah, so that's part of the reason why I said, no, I'm not gonna do this again, But then obviously it's the dream. You still have to do what you have to do. That'll be Hopes. Yeah, that's my first song on Apple Music and streaming platform generally. Yeah, because that song is like the name Hopes. It just gives you a reason to keep on going, and yeah, that'll be. I'd like to live in that moment for life, because it means I won't be discouraged, and I just keep picking myself up.